10 women share how they took their sex lives from meh to mind-blowing. When you've been together a long time and the honeymoon phase has worn off, it's totally common to fall into a sex rut. Maybe your sex life with your long-term partner just doesn't have that same spark it once did, or maybe you've stopped getting busy altogether. Whatever the case, it's not a lost cause. Take some tips from these women who prove that it is possible to relight the flame. Just takes a little effort. Want to pick up some healthier habits? Sign up to get healthy living tips, weight loss inspiration, slimming recipes and more delivered straight to your inbox. 1. Treat it like brushing your teeth. My solution for our lackluster sex life was to just start doing it more often. Strangely, the more sex we have, the more we actually seem to want it. Now doing it is not this big monumental thing. Even if it's not fireworks every time, I still think the more often we do it, the more connected we feel. Anna. All names have been changed. 2. Change your scenery. Over the summer, we paid our babysitter to stay overnight so we could go to a hotel. I stressed about spending so much money for what amounted to less than 24 hours, but it was so worth it. I didn't realize how much being in mommy mode was inhibiting me in the bedroom. Now kid-free vacations are definitely going to be part of a routine. 3. Invest in some technology. I was worried that bringing a vibrator into our sex life would intimidate my husband, but it was just the opposite. He was thrilled that I had found something that really worked for me. It's made both of us more interested in sex. Last weekend we even tried a remote-controlled one. That was fun. Ollie. 4. Turn on the TV. This sounds silly, but when my husband and I watch Game of Thrones together we always end up doing it. I think something about seeing sex on TV puts the idea in our heads. On those nights, neither one of us is too exhausted for sex. Harry. 5. Create some anticipation. I started sending my husband dirty texts during the day, and that did the trick. Sometimes it's a pic or just a line or two about what I'd like to do with him when he gets home. It keeps the sexual side of our relationship front and center. Race. 6. Nix dinner and a movie. We try to go on dates a lot, not typical ones. Last weekend we rented bikes and rode them around our city, going down streets we've never taken and not caring if we got lost. Doing something exhilarating together really made us see each other with new eyes. Era. 7. Start speaking up. I'm not the most vocal person in the bedroom, but when our sex life started to fizzle out, I started speaking up. I told him everything from what I was fantasizing about to where I really wanted to be touched. It's been a vast improvement. RB, boost your sex life in 5 minutes with these 8 surprising tips. 8. Focus on feeling good about yourself. After putting on weight, I just didn't feel like having sex. I made the decision to start exercising and change my diet, and the better I felt about my body, the more sex I wanted. I'm hoping my husband will follow my lead. Seeing him with more confidence would be a major turn-on. As a re. 9. Make it a party of 3. Deciding to have an open relationship really helped us feel passionate about each other again. When my partner first suggested the idea, I thought I would be too jealous to go through with it. But it really excited me to see other women interested in him. And the attention I started getting when I put myself out there was a big boost to my ego. I know it's not for everyone, but for us, it's made things hot. Agile. 10. Do your own thing. What brought us closer was spending time apart. I recently went back to working full-time, and since my job requires travel, I sometimes go days without seeing my husband. It gives us the chance to miss each other, and he anticipates seeing each other when I get back. Those nights after coming back from a long trip have been the most passionate that we've shared in years. I call